My name's Jake from Millennial Marketing. For our 2-week campaign, we tried to really diversify the content that was posted to our account. So the foundation of our campaign was built on posting twice a day across all platforms. So this included Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, etc. We really just wanted to get ourselves out there, post as much as we could, diversify the things that we were posting. So we posted a lot of graphics from Canva, some self-taken images, a lot of informational things about what was going on in and around OSU, as well as just helpful tips for resumes, interviews, stuff like that. So we often utilize cross-posting across platforms, specifically Instagram and Facebook. We really wanted to keep all of our platforms uniform, and this was a good way to do it. So instead of posting twice a day, every day, all different graphics and images, we felt that would really confuse our followers. So we would often post the same thing to our Instagram and Facebook twice a day. So instead of having 4 unique posts across those 2 platforms, we'd only have 2 unique posts. So after we built a foundation on posting twice a day, we utilized some level 2 items. We were only able to attempt 3 of those. The 3 that we did were collaboration with another team. We spent $20 in ads, and we ran a contest. These level 2 items really gave us a lot of insight to our follower base, as we had some successes and some failures.
During our campaign, our Facebook page views increased by 100%, as well as our post engagement by 300%. However, the post reach decreased by 5%. The Twitter increased impressions by 17.4%, and our profiles visits increased by 115.4%, which is pretty good. Our Instagram account has an increase in reach of an increase of 169 and an increase in impressions of 76 from the middle of the semester. And our Pinterest took a hit with a decrease in impressions and negative 92% and a decrease in engagement by 97% and resulted in a decrease of audience of 93%. So overall, we saw increases in Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and saw a decrease of overall engagement and audience on Pinterest. The paid ad on Facebook was not a success. We chose one of our most appealing visuals as well as an inviting caption to get more views and get more people to come check us out. We placed a $20 budget on this as well as a target audience with ages set from 18 to 45 in the Oklahoma area, as well as interests of interviews, job hunting, and college graduates. This was not successful as the post insights show that there was 0 engagement and not even any views. So looking into the future, we learned that it would probably be more beneficial to spread our ad budget to separate posts and not just the $20 all in one basket, as well as maybe choosing multiple platforms to spread our budget across.
Hey everyone, I'm here to talk about one of our level 2 items that we chose to do, which was to run a social media contest. Unfortunately, that didn't go as planned. We did the contest via Twitter, and pretty much we sent out a tweet that said, hey, tag your friends in this. Whoever tags the most people, you will be able to send your resume to us, and our Millennial Marketing team will review your resume, give you any tips that we might have. So I thought it was a pretty generous contest, but unfortunately nobody responded to it. When we posted the contest, we had hopes that it would reach our target market, and then they would tag other, friends, college students that are in our target market, which would expand our Twitter following, which, would help us as a team. But unfortunately, it didn't work like that. But nonetheless, we did still learn something. We learned that our Twitter followers are not as interactive as we'd like them to be. I think what we could have done better is at the beginning of our campaign is be more interactive with our followers across all social media platforms, and they might feel more inclined to, respond when we do a contest like that. So for next time, I guess that's something to keep in mind, or for the next group, I guess. But other than that, I felt like it was a good contest to run. If someone would have responded, we would have been more than happy to help them out and review the resume. And I felt like it was a contest that spoke to our target audience. They just didn't see it or are so busy with finals, didn't want to respond to it. So we'll see what happens, but that was our social media contest.
So for our team collaboration efforts, we actually ran into a few road bumps. We decided to collaborate with the marketing team number 17, which is Life of a Sports Fan. And during our collaboration efforts, we ran into a lot of issues and butted heads often. We didn't really realize until most of the way through that we did not flow together at all. We did not have a similar or compatible subject matter for our businesses. So the collaboration was a little tough. Ultimately, whenever we were discussing what the collaboration should be, what the post should be, what information should be on it, the other team decided to go ahead and put together a video that was solely their subject matter. So it was solely discussing the Kansas versus OSU football game from a week ago. And we had offered to do a promo for it, and the promo was never discussed between teams, and the promo never actually got made because of the butting heads and the miscommunications between the businesses. So while it wasn't a success, I do think that it was a really big learning opportunity, that we got to acknowledge how another business operates. We got to see what kind of product that they're putting out onto their social media, and we got to interact with them and experience what would happen in the real world if you tried to collaborate with a completely incompatible business. So that was our collaboration effort, and while it did not get fully realized, it was certainly effective to learn how to deal with it.
After working for a while on this campaign, there's a couple things that as a group we learned, and we can use these things going forward. First thing is you always have to be on schedule and on par with everybody in your group. If everybody's not working together, it makes it hard. Sometimes if you get off track with the people in your group, it kind of throws off everything. Some people like to get things done early, so if you're not the type to get stuff done early, you might have to try harder to get it done on time, so everybody has everything done at a specific time. So that's just one of the aspects. Another thing is, as many ads as you can create, as you come up with, it's kind of tough to grab an audience. Grabbing an audience takes a lot of work, and it just takes time and it takes perseverance. So if you're not hammering at it and trying hard to grab that audience's attention and try to collect all the people that you can, it's hard to get by. So just some little things. Overall, we had fun with the project, and hopefully in the future we use these things we learned to help us. So yeah.